Welcome back to Bike Matters. In today's video, we're going to be looking at 7 of the absolute best 125 sport bikes that are currently available in 2023. Let's do it. Kicking things off at number 7, it's the Lexmoto LXS125. You may be surprised to learn that Lexmoto produced one of the biggest selling sport bikes of the last few years here in the UK, and that is the LXR125. And after taking the budget market by storm, Lexmoto have now added the LXS to their lineup as well, and it offers even more bang for your hard-earned pound. The LXS125 shares many of the same Chinese-built components as its LXR brother, with a Euro 5 liquid-cooled single-cylinder engine at its heart that can put out 13.8 horsepower. That's actually a couple of horses more than the LXR. And when you take into account that it weighs 12 kilograms less, Lexmoto may just have created their own biggest rival here. The performance won't quite match up to the heavy hitters in this category, but it'll be respectable nonetheless and should achieve indicated 70-mile-an-hour top speeds. Priced at just £2,999 brand new, this is an extremely economical sport bike that looks pretty tasty too. Next up, at number 6, it's the Sinnis GPX 125. The GPX 125 was released by Sinnis last year, and I had an absolute blast testing it out. The trend for sport bikes these days is to be a bit more relaxed and accessible, both in their ride positions and their riding styles. The GPX does the exact opposite and aims to deliver as authentic a classic supersport experience as it can at 125cc capacity. The ride position is aggressive, the bike likes to be ridden with a bit of precision. It really encourages you to find all the sweet spots in the rev range to get the most out of every gear. So if you're looking for something a little bit more laid back, it may not be for you, but if you'd rather go all in on the supersport vibe, then it could be an excellent option. The engine is a 12.7 horsepower air-cooled single, and with a wet weight of 158 kilograms, it is a little bit on the heavy side. It means that the acceleration won't be able to keep pace with the more premium models here, but with top speeds of over 70 miles per hour, once you get going, it really does feel great. The 2023 Sinnis GPX 125 is currently going for £3,199 brand new. It's a very attractive price for a pretty unique offering. It's got fantastic big bike visuals, it can handle your commutes with some decent fun factor, and if you want to know more, you can check out my full review over on the channel. And number 5, it's the Kawasaki Ninja 125. Kawasaki returned to the 125cc class back in 2019, and 4 years later, the 2023 Ninja 125 is still going strong. By avoiding some of the fancier tech features and rider aids that other premium brands are adding to their bikes, Kawasaki have managed to keep the Ninja 125 at a more affordable price, coming in at £4,699 on the road. Having said that, it does still have ABS brakes, it's got preload adjustable rear suspension, and that's pretty good at this price point. Definitely has the wow factor. With a 14.8 horsepower single-cylinder engine, this bike can put out the maximum allowed power for CBT license holders, and it can compete with the best in the class when it comes to performance. All in all, the Ninja 125 is a bike that ticks every box, offers high-level performance and build quality, while still managing to stay relatively affordable. Next up at number 4, it's the Suzuki GSXR125. The legendary GSXR line has been all but discontinued here in the UK as of 2023, but we do still have this sweet little 125 keeping the iconic name alive. Suzuki have gone a similar route to Kawasaki and kept the tech features to a minimum in order to keep the price lower than its top rivals. It does have ABS, keyless ignition, and an easy start feature, but that's about all. What it does have is an extremely low wet weight of 134 kilograms, which, combined with 14.8 horsepower single-cylinder dual overhead cam engine, gives it one of the best power-to-weight ratios in the category. The GSXR125 has fantastic big bike looks, it really nails that Gixxer vibe, and despite focusing on its sporty and agile performance, it still offers an impressive 122 mpg. So if you dig the supersport riding style and the way it looks, this could actually still make for a great town commuter. It's got plenty of pep for some fun on the back roads as well. Priced at £4,999, the little Gixxer is a top contender in the 125cc class, and it offers high fun factor and great value for money. Coming in at number 3, it's the Aprilia RS125. Perhaps the most recognizable name in the 125 category, the RS125 has been turning heads since the early 90s. The old two-stroke glory days may be well behind us, but the RS is still going strong in the four-stroke era and maintains its position as one of the best 125 sport bikes on the market in 2023. These days, manufacturers are making more of an effort to give their 125 options a look more in line with the larger bikes in their range, and that's perhaps most evident with the RS125. The visuals come straight from the RSV4 and for my money are the absolute best in the class. This thing looks like a premium superbike at a glance. The only giveaway will be your L plates. The Euro 5 compliant 14.8 horsepower engine ensures the RS125 isn't just for looks. Weighing in at just 134 kilograms, you can expect some top of the line 125 performance here. It also features a decent spec with a unique aluminium frame, inverted forks and a radial mounted brake up front. There is even the option for a quick shifter, but you will have to pay extra for that. The Aprilia RS125 is a modern classic, and at £4,950 brand new, it stands among the top contenders in this class. And at number 2, we've got the KTM RC125. KTM gave their RC125 a complete overhaul last year, complete with a newly updated Euro 5 engine and an awesome new look. Thanks to a new lightweight frame and open hub wheel design, the power to weight ratio is much improved, and the result is a fantastic 125cc sport bike that can compete with the best in the category. The new 14.8 horsepower engine comes from KTM's 125 Duke, that has been retuned for a more high revving supersport style. The RC also takes some of the Duke's high quality components like the WP Apex suspension setup, IB brakes, and 2-channel ABS. Interestingly, the RC125 gives the option to disengage ABS from the rear wheel to allow for a bit more aggression on the tarmac. It isn't all about track aggression though. The clip-on bars are adjustable and can be raised up to 10mm for a slightly more relaxed position when you just want to chill about town. And KTM reckon it can do over 300 miles on a single tank. With a starting price of £5,199, it is on the more expensive side, but KTM are looking to be one of the absolute best 125s out there. Coming in at number 1, it's Yamaha's R125. The Yamaha R125 has been freshly updated for 2023 with a new improved visual design and class-leading spec that earns it a place right at the top of my list. Now, while it is the most expensive option here at £5,302, you can argue that you get what you pay for. The new design comes straight from the R7, and the full-size chassis and chunky Michelin rear tyre make it honestly hard to tell them apart when you see them side by side, at least without L plates. One of the main ingredients to Yamaha's huge success with their recent 125 motorcycle range is their excellent 14.8 horsepower Euro 5 engine. Utilising variable valve actuation technology, it essentially uses separate valve timings for low and high revs and automatically switches as you accelerate for smooth and constant pull across the entire range. And I can tell you the result feels fantastic. The 2023 R125 comes loaded with extra tech features. It's got a 5-inch TFT display with Bluetooth connectivity. It's got KYB suspension. It's got a slipper clutch. There's an optional quick shifter. It even has traction control. Now, whether you need that much kit on a 125 is down to you guys to decide, but regardless, the R125 is one of the best performing, best equipped bikes in the 125cc category, and it easily earns a place right here at number 1. And there we have it. That's my top 7 sport bikes in the 125cc category. Let me know what you guys think. Which is your favorite? Is there anything I've missed out? I'd love to hear from you all. If you enjoyed the content or found it at all helpful, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. There's plenty more on the channel, plenty more on the way. I'll see you in the next one.